What's cracking, peoples? It's your boy Lee Man X here, and we are going to tackle the second part of the Brotherhood of Steel quests.
Gosh, just give me a minute.
And it starts off with the quest called A Knight's Penance. So you're gonna go ahead and go to the front portion of Fort Atlas and talk to this guy right here.
Didn't just hit Fort Atlas. I'm getting reports from all over, even Foundation. Hold on. If you haven't heard, the Knight and Paladin might not have either. I've been so busy receiving the reports that anyway, you gotta let them know about this right away.
So you're going to give the information that he just gave you to Paladin Romani and Knight Shin. And you'll see you'll come to them and they're already in a little conversation disagreeing on everything under the sun like normal.
You see, we've wasted time sitting on our thumbs already.
I didn't think this would happen so soon. If at all. Fine. We can't let the mutants run rampant. But I will lead a squad personally to track down where they're coming from.
And where do you plan to look? Spending time on a meaningless chase will leave countless homesteads unprotected against the mutants. Thank you, Initiate.
The best way to help the people of Appalachia is to stop the mutants before they can attack again. Then that's where we're headed.
You're splitting our forces, Shin. Isn't that exactly what you wanted to avoid?
So long as the rest of the Initiates stay here, Fort Atlas will be well defended. It takes two to create a conflict, Romani. You're gonna have to make some compromises from now on. We don't have any more time to waste. Initiate, I need you to brief Initiates Norland and Houston to come along on this mission. You're coming too. It will be a good opportunity to show Romani's favorite how things should be done. They should be here in Fort Atlas. Keep the introduction short. We need to get to the caverns as soon as possible.
But...
So you're gonna go ahead and round up these two other trainees, and then you're gonna go to the Uncanny Caverns.
My arms?
And start the main mission from there.
A real one? Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. There's no way I'm ready for this. Can I stay in the infirmary? Please, let me stay in the infirmary.
So after listening to this broad mumble, you're going to talk to this guy here.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate. What can I do for you? Sure, I can introduce myself. I come from Ohio. My parents worked in the government before the war. When I learned about the Brotherhood and what they're doing to preserve the world, I left home to do my part. Make up for my parents' contribution to causing this disaster, however small it was. It's a big responsibility, so I don't have time for much else. I need to be vigilant about my training if I'm going to become a knight.
Ad Victoriam.
So look on our trusty map, and there's the Uncanny Caverns right there on our map. So we're going to go ahead, quick travel to the nearest point. Alright, so we're going to arrive at the Uncanny Cavern, and you'll kind of notice immediately there's like critters roaming around. We got that lake lurk or whatever that thing is called. We got some wolves. We got some like mutated toxic wolves. I got kind of lucky and these guys were already fighting each other, so I didn't have to do much. So after all that excitement is over, you're going to drop down here and you'll see the door or the entrance to the cavern is right down here. There we go. So enter right through the door and Now the quest really gets started. And you're gonna go ahead and talk to Knight Shin.
Ad Victorium, Initiate. Now that everyone's here, let's go over the plan. Foundation reported super mutant attacks potentially originating from this location. We're here to determine if those claims are founded. And if so, eliminate the threat.
Actually noticed that? Wow. Thank you, Knight.
I won't tolerate any more insults. Stay focused.
Alright, you heard the man move out. I'm gonna follow Knight Shin. And they're down here busting up this Meyer lurk.
Some regular wildlife here. Seems like the super mutants would have cleared that out. It's a possibility, but we need to explore a bit further before we can make that call.
Hey, look. We could take a team photo. The Fort Atlas Spelunkers, ready for action. Oh.
Stay focused, Houston. This is no time for jokes.
Initiate Norland is right. Follow us.
So after that conversation, they want you to head further into the cavern. So you're just going to take a look around, kind of get familiarized with some of the layout down here. So after you snooped around a little bit, you're going to go ahead and follow Knight Shin again. He's going to take you to another area, and of course he's going to want to talk to you. And as you can see, this area is just full of these Meyer lurks. There's no ghouls. Eventually you will see some super mutants. And that's basically all that's down here enemy-wise.
This appears to be a dead end. There's some gore here. I'd say the mutants have left their mark. Initiate, what's your read on this location? So it's likely there are still super mutants nearby. Good call, Initiate. Let's do a thorough sweep of the room. There may still be a way forward.
Roger. I'll take the far side.
Excellent initiative, Norland. The remaining two of you, stick together and cover this area. Be sure not to miss anything. Effective reconnaissance can mean the difference between life and death.
Right. I'll try my best. I mean, I'll be thorough, Knight.
So here's one way. You're basically searching for two clues on finding a way out. That's your first clue that looks in that place right there, and then this purple area is the second clue.
The wall really caved in here.
Nice work! Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
Anything to report?
So you'll come back to this moron and tell him what you found.
Understood. Everyone, we need to cover as much ground as possible, and the threat level so far has been minimal. Initiates Norland and Houston. See if you can squeeze through that crevice and report what's on the other side. Initiate Norland, you take point. Stay in radio contact, and pull back as soon as you encounter danger. You may be eager to serve the Brotherhood, but being a good soldier...
So from here, you'll go ahead and come back to this purple area, and you'll decide basically what you want to do or how you want to knock this wall down. And so there you go. And it's going to be flooded with super mutants that should be prepared.
Mutants! Hold them off! Those mutants must have gotten trapped inside sometime after the attacks. If this passage wraps around, Initiates Norland and Houston could be in trouble.
So you're going to go ahead and follow Night Shin again to this area right here.
Maybe too confident.
And as you can see, one of your partners is down and dead and deformed and chewed up and spit out. And Night Shin is basically having a meltdown.
We don't know that yet. The fact that she's not here is a good sign. She may have found a place to hide. I swore to myself I'd never let this happen again. This isn't...
So now you're going to go looking for the other initiate, and you'll come to this area where you can cook, and you'll go through this crack right here to another area, and soon you will see where the other initiate is. Somehow she got herself trapped, and you're going to have to help her out. And you should really pay attention to what this fool does to try to save her. It's pretty funny.
Initiate Houston.
Wait! Don't come any closer! I triggered some kind of trap. If I move, then just get away from here. I can't let anyone else.
My armor can take the blast. Cover your head.
What? No! Don't!
Heroic moment. Oh, Night Shin got herself killed. No. Yes.
No way.
Now we don't have to mess with. No, he's moving. I was hoping this guy was dead after that, because I really hate this guy, honestly. He's so annoying. After that, you'll have to fight some more super mutants. I'd say there's about 3 or 4 waves of them, so definitely be ready.
Let's escape!
Deep breath!
Don't worry about me. The power armor isn't just for show.
You're still badly injured. Without the power armor, you'd be dead.
I still have enough wits about me to act as your commanding officer. But you're right. This wound is no joke. I'm counting on you and Initiate Houston right now. We're going to complete this mission together. Be thorough. All this gore could easily cover up something important.
So you're basically going to look around and see if the super mutants left any information behind. So you're going to search for information about the super mutants, and in this area right here, you can't miss it with all the blood and guts everywhere. It's going to be a pit boy, and that pit boy is going to have some information about the super mutants, and you're going to take that back to Night Shin.
What have you found? A Pip-Boy.
Maybe the mutants ate a Vault Dweller. Sorry. That was insensitive. I'm glad it wasn't you.
We should have Scribe Valdez determine the origin of the Pip-Boy. Maybe the mutants took up residence in a vault. Go ahead and take the Pip-Boy to her. Initiate Houston will patch me up here before we return to Fort Atlas. and we'll give Initiate Norland a proper burial.
So we're gonna return to Fort Atlas, and this quest is about to be over. And we're gonna go give that information to Scribe Valdez.
Hey, have you seen Marcia around? Girl with black hair and the spirit of youthful rebellion? Knight's orders. I'll prioritize it, but we really should have someone out looking for Marcia. You know what? You're right here. If you don't have another assignment from Night Shin, then I could really use your attention on this. I'm going to run a diagnostic on this Pip-Boy. Talk to me as soon as you're available. I'm pretty worried.
And that concludes the Knight's Penance. You get a really cool weapon though. That's my favorite part of this. So you get some stakes, right-of-way, some water, some plans for some type of thing. But what I really care about is this face breaker right here, since I use a lot of melee, as you can see. That just became my new favorite melee weapon, so I won't be using that claw anymore. And stay tuned for the next mission on this chain quest. I'm out.